Sarvagatahastanuhu achaloyam sanatanaha. So, now I've forgotten the meaning of these 3-4 words, so I come here. I'll go back. I told you I'm wooing Sanskrit. She's not agreed to marry me, so I have my difficulties. So now she's ditched me. This moment she's ditched me. Now, Nityaha means eternal. The Atma is eternal. It's timeless. There was not a time when it took birth. Can you even conceive of it? There was not a time when it took birth. And there will not be a time when the Atma will be over and done with. Nothing of that sort. It's totally outside of time. Sarvagatahastanuhu, absolutely impregnable and unmoving like a mountain, which is why Ramana Maharshi called that hill Shiva, because Achalam Lingarupinam, unmoving exactly like a mountain. Achaloyam, achalaha, unmoving, sanatanaha, eternal, not subject to the vagaries of time. Now this is you. You got to get at this. This is you. The imperceptible inner self. Life of your life. Now your life is in thought and feeling and the body. That's the upper crust. Upper crust. Below that is this. Nityaha sarvagataha stanuho achaloyam sanatanaha. Eternal, beginningless, deathless, birthless, changeless, ever watching, and no change at all. So that's why I say that put to yourself the question, something in you has not changed at all from the time you were 5 years old. Can you get at that? Yeah, that's it. That is it. Okay, now this is another stunning thing on the Atma. Ashcharyavat pashyati kaschidenam. Some see the Atma, that is, you perceive it through intelligence, and you are just in mystic wonder. Ashcharya, mystic wonder. You don't understand it, because you can't understand it actually. You can't understand it. And Ashcharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha. Some speak about it in mystic wonder. And Ashcharyavat chainam anyaha shrinoti. Some hear it and they are in mystic wonder. They are in a state of wonderment. They are dumbfounded. Then, now comes the beauty. Shrutvap enam vedana chaiva kasya. That is, none of them actually know what the Atma is, because you cannot know it, because it is the knower of all things. So no question of knowing it, because it's the source, it is the knower. It's not an object to be known. It's not a pasta to be eaten. It's not a nice song to be heard. Therefore, you can't know it. So you've got to somehow indirectly come to the inference, intelligent inference, that yes, I am this. Because not through sensory knowledge, not through thinking, not through speaking. Then how? Work it out. The teacher just tells you that you've got to do the homework. Okay, now we stop here. So now we go into a meditation. We have learnt enough of the Atma, or the imperceptible inner self. It's not tangible. The body is tangible. Every thought and feeling is tangible. But the Atma is intangible, because it is the knower of the body. It is the knower of every thought. It is the knower of every feeling. And we have got to get for ourselves the new identity that we are the knower of the pain, the knower of the pleasure, the knower of the body, the knower of everything. And no question of your knowing the knower, because you're the knower, you're the bedrock on which the drama is happening. So now, the question for you, is there the thing in you which is eternal, which is birthless, which is deathless, does not change at all? And can you be that? And you're not going to approach it by thinking. You got to just approach it through being, not through becoming, not through thinking, but by being, just by sinking inside yourself and knowing that you're observing every thought. And just wonder about who is this knower and just be. We go into that meditation? Ready for that? Yes. Yeah. Kanaji, Om. The meaning of the chant is this: Bhaje Ham. Bhaje means worship. Bhaje Ham is I am worshipping. And in that we have to work to accept ourselves completely, every part, as the Divine has made us. And that is a prelude, that is a first step to being Shiva, or being the imperceptible inner self. So if we are still fighting with ourselves, we are in conflict, then we may not be able to actually make the discovery that we are, the true nature is that we are the imperceptible inner self, or the Atma. So this meditation was for the realization of the Atma, or the Shiva Tattva, or the Atma Tattva. And if that did not happen for somebody, then we may have to inquire whether consciousness has become whole or it has not become whole. We are still fighting. We are still uneasy with ourselves. We have to become so easy with ourselves that we don't make a single effort to change anything within us. I don't know if I am being understood correctly, that this is a path of no effort.